Hi there, this is your unofficial IT guy here, and today we're going to be taking a look at a classic game. We're talking about Frogger. Not for Atari 2600, not for 5200, not for ColecoVision, Intellivision, or even NES. We're talking about Frogger for SNES. So let's pop this sucker into the Retro Duo, and we'll play through. So the first thing that I notice is kind of the sound, or lack thereof. There's just this high-pitched humming sound, and for a minute there I thought that maybe there was, a problem with my TV, that it was on mute. It's not the case. It's just absent of all music. The actual credit roll at the beginning, 3 people worked on this game. 3. Then again, if you've already got the game kind of laid out and designed for you because you're just doing a blatant port, then there isn't that much that people need to do. We've got somebody that did testing, programming, and I guess graphics. Frog does make sounds when he's jumping around, and when he dies. I mean, it was fine on the Atari. I don't see why it had to move on to the Super Nintendo. And I can't imagine why anyone would pay to play this game on this console. It's not like it's adding a bunch of kind of extra features. In fact, the Atari version had music that went along with it. Instead of just this high-pitched buzzing sound that I'm getting out of my TV whenever it's on a blank white screen. I have a certain amount of time represented by this yellow timer at the bottom of the screen, and you can get bonus points for collecting the fly when you go into the bay, and by finding the girl frog. They have a 2-player mode on this, but I don't see why anybody would want to play that. The hit detection is pretty piss poor, so when I actually go to the cave, you have to line it up like almost exactly. If you're off just a hair, you're dead. It's not going to work. This game was released in as late as 1998. I believe what ended up happening was, at the time, Frogger 3D version that was available for some of the other consoles of that generation. And because they wanted to make sure that they capitalized on that, they went and released one of the last games for the Super Nintendo library. This was 2 years after the N64 had come out. Well, that's about it for Frogger. This is your unofficial IT guy here. Thanks for watching.